taste of how this best of 5 is going to go.
Exactly, and this is actually the first time I'm looking at the KPL Dream Team boys, and they're actually very stoic, very serious about it. No smiles, no laughter, it's all business.
Look, if you were in their shoes, would you be laughing? Would you be smiling? I don't think so, right? There's so much pressure at hand, right? This is going to be, of course, the grand finals. You want to start things off, and you want to be very, very strong going into game 1.
Yep, wrong. Not exactly having the best start to the game. Something we have not seen before, and I'm really liking this. The lane swap here, JR going to the mid to clear the lane against the Shangguang, simply because they have better wave clear with the Princess Frost at the bot.
Okay, it's all about that farm, and you're talking about the wave clear getting it in, but just overall, I mean, this is a Inu special, right? You're going to give him a lot of space, and Arlie going in for this one, and Jay taking a lot of damage, needs to be a little bit careful, but it looks like the Spike-Tail Beast, they'll eventually just take that one down. No, it actually healed, and I believe we'll take that one.
Yep, so KPL Dream Team being hyper-aggressive, but this time on the heroes themselves, not into the jungle, actually.
Okay, Zihong did expend the flash. It's a little bit early, kept himself alive. Definitely don't want to give up first blood. Now, if we're going to talk a little bit about this top lane, Fly versus Xiang. Oh, okay, in a little bit of action in the bottom lane. No fear, we'll get back into safety.
Yep, this is exactly what they need to do, right? So instead of being the person having pressure applied to them, LGD Gaming needs to make the first move. And so far, it's working out. No deaths yet, but they're trailing in the gold department by a slight bit.
Okay, and Xiang, it seems to be, Musan King needs to be a little careful. He's going to actually look to turn this around. He does get the snatch, the launch up, but Wrong actually backs off. Musan King did have the heals. He's going to be fine.
Yep, that Conductor of Soul saved his skin at that point. So once again, we're on the knife's edge, right, for both teams. KPL Dream Team, they're kind of feeling out the competition at this point, and LGD not giving an inch of space in their jungle as well.
A KPL Dream Team, this is a little bit different from what we've seen in the other games, where they were very aggressive and they were kind of forcing it in. And Ji-Hong does go down, and he's going to be walking away scot-free with that finishing stroke.
Yep, and this is going to be the wrong special, right? The finishing stroke going to give them the first blood, and you know for a fact, KPL Dream Team, if you give them an advantage, they will pull even further.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing it out. Again, that map control, JR gets to the Flaming Palm, does steal that one. He's going to be backing off. No fear, we'll just kind of scurry him away, but JR, again, you got to get him as much space as possible because he wants to farm.
Yep, mid lane, Musan King gonna provide some relief for Zhihong in the mid lane as well. But the real story is about the growth of Ino, right? No other team in the league and in this competition.
It does connect. Ino, it takes a lot of damage, but the Ferali form, they're not gonna take more advantage of it, and they're gonna let him disengage.
Yeah, they need to continue doing this, right? They need to stop Ino's farm. Nobody has been able to stifle his growth, and it looks like LGD Gaming has been successfully doing so thus far.
And let me talk about Xiang and Fly, right? Xiang doing a great job understanding that if I just keep the minion wave close to my tower, I can't really be jumped as much, but Xiang getting jumped in, he actually dodges the attack right there, the stun, and he should be fine, but he did get a little bit low, especially with the rotation from Xiong here.
Yeah, but there's a couple of skills and ultimates being burnt out from the side of KPL Dream Team, so we could expect LGD Gaming to look for an opening at this point.
Yeah, definitely needs that opening, but it's actually pretty close. It's a 1K net worth lead in favor of KPL, and it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds. This is a team, again, that has actually taken out other teams in 7 minutes and 40 seconds, a record on the stage. But again, KPL have that moment where they win a team fight and they can just end the game.
Yep, okay, I want to highlight something about the draft on LGD. We have Zhe on this Zhang Fei taking the smite as well, but so far they haven't gone for much invades. They need to make this double smite strategy work.
Yeah, they need to definitely make that work, but it's going to be a little risky here. The Tyrant is going to be started on here, at least by No Fear. He's going to kite that one out. Jay does not have the smite, something to take note of. Musan King does, but with the Tyrant at about half-life, everything on a knife's edge.
Yeah, but KPL Dream Team, this is a better strat for them. They're going to give away the Tyrant, no problem. You know why? Because Pang has actually taken away the blue buff, the Zero Golem, away from the jungle of LGD Gaming. This could hurt this Ogrim pretty badly.
Hurts. Definitely. Musan King takes that one. He's going to then back into his own jungle. KPL, again, pushing it in the bottom lane. Fly even creating a little bit of space. You've got a 4-man rotation by KPL, and No Fear, again, we'll just scout this one out. Maybe go for the steal. No, he's going to let that buff go.
Yep, he's perfectly happy, right? No Fear is happy what's going on because KPL Dream Team playing the map pretty well.
Oh, they're going to go for this one. No Fear taking a lot of damage. Musan King forcing it out, and No Fear does get back to safety. He did expend the flash.
Yeah, but this forces Sir to go back, right? And this is a risk because JR now cannot play too aggressively because Dolia is still around, and this is the perfect timing for them, right? The Wave Breaker providing the heals, not just for health, but for his mana as well.
1K net worth lead in favor of KPL. Still finding ways, still being aggressive, and Pong with that stealth, he's going to be scouted out. They know somebody nearby. JR getting forced in on. He's going to use the infinite fastness. He's going to get back to safety. But now, again, he's out of the lane.
Yep, and just one simple play like this, you can see KPL Dream Team have gotten the the objective on the bot, which is going to be the T1. Now they're going to wrap around. Musang King maybe in danger.
Oh, wrong going in for this one. Gets the knock up and the launch, and Musang King, he's going to be focused and no real way to get out. He's going to go down and wrong with another good rotation. He finishing strokes to kind of push forward, and they're going to actually look to take this top T1.
Yeah, they draw their blaze here. KPL Dream Team making it work in this first game.
Yeah, Unbridled Outburst, just use defensively more than anything else. They want to protect this blue buff, give Musang King, or he's down for the count. So it looks like they're just going to give this up to KPL.
Yep, they're going to be forced to turtle up. LGD Gaming now. This is what KPL Dream Team like to do and what they like to see. And so far, no team has recovered from this kind of gameplay from the side of KPL Dream Team yet.
Yeah, they force the issue, and they actually make you play very defensively. And if you see what LGD are doing, they're scared. So they're actually starting to group up. And we've seen this time and time again. The pattern does not work. KPL figure out ways to get farm across the map, and if you're grouped up, you're really suffering because you're kind of sharing everything.
Yep, and besides that, to make matters worse, right, if you take a look at Wrong, he already has the Insatiable Tome. He does have some healing involved, and more importantly, they already have the Shadow Crimson into the Radiance completed, so they will be able to slow them down and really just make the team fights much harder for the side of LGD Gaming.
It's scary because Peng again has that stealth from the backside. They're going to go for this one, and Wrong going in, gets the finishing stroke and slices down Musang King. Jay's getting a little bit low. They're going to continue on. No, he finishing strokes back on out. He does have that Celestial Melody, but Wrong might have gone too deep and he gets shut down. JR's going to get credit. Peng is on the backside, and it looks like Xiang will go down as well. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of KPL.
Yeah, KPL Dream Team carving bit by bit across the entirety of maps for the side of LGD Gaming. Thus far, they've taken one tier 1, one tier 2 across the bot, and all tier 1s are actually down.
Yeah, one thing I like about KPL is that team fight was happening, but Yinoo was actually pushing in the bottom lane. They've taken the bottom T2, and they've given him so much space to continue farm. He will take them over the edge into the just finishing out this game.
Yep, this is a very suffocating kind of gameplay, right, from KPL Dream Team. How do you fight against this? Because at this point, LGD not only are they down by 4,000 gold, they're also lacking in the EXP department as well.
Yeah, and look, watch what No Fear's doing here. He scouts it out. There's no way he actually goes for this steal, but he's showing across like the rest of his team that actually there's 4 members looking to take this Crimson Golem, and so you have all the space elsewhere.
Yep, they have the information. They also have the gold lead. Eno now at 6,400 gold, close to 2,000 gold ahead his counterpart JR.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Just the amount of space he's done, like he has. And again, LGD just grouping up, trying to do what they can, and KPL are making moves across the map. They're gonna take up a free Tyrant here, and again, just exerting dominance.
Yep, and every single time they take the Tyrant, LGD Gaming needs to be very careful because with the Tyrant's buff, that is the perfect team fight opportunity, right? They don't mind having leaving the Overlord alone, and here we might see the first engagement.
Oh, it's one of the bigger ones, but it's just a bit of a skirmish to kind of scout things out. They've seen what they can do. We'll be looking to push this one, and Jay's on the wrong side of this one. He Leaping Savior's away. He does get back, but with that Wave Breaker, they have it, and Wrong all the way up in the front, the finishing stroke, not actually connecting on any of the heroes, though. Has to back off. They're going to look to just kind of disengage, at least for now, because they don't have any minions.
Yep, that was just a poke play, right? They want to burn the skills, and more importantly, Zhihong now does not have Splendor. So in the next 60 to 90 seconds, this is a really scary time for LGD Gaming, and what they have to do now is to make sure that they watch the map, get some information without revealing their positions too much.
Yeah, not revealing it, but they're going to just show you across the, they're going to take over the map. They're looking to take the blue buff here. Musang King just like, I just want that one. not able to get it. He's going to have to back off. And again, Musang King is really suffering right now.
Yep, it doesn't matter who they give the buff to, as long as it is not in the hands of Musang King. And this is exactly the game plan of KPL Dream Team, right? Let's just suffocate them, make life extremely difficult. And so far, it's getting hard to breathe for LGD Gaming.
Pong, level 13. They're going to go for this one. And Xiang gets caught out. Jay tried to save him with a Leaping Savior. It looks like he's going to go down on Bridal Outburst just to try to delay things, but he's down as well. And again, Musang King, level 12. Pong, level 13. So tough.
Yep, and the map is fully open for the side of KPL Dream Team as we hit the 10-minute mark. The Masters are at work. The shadow versions of all the neutral objectives are up.
Yeah, and if the students are trying to surpass the Master, these are moments. The early game needs to be much, much cleaner. Fly right now getting gone on. He does need to be a little bit careful, but it looks like with No Fear joining the fray, everybody's gonna disengage.
Yeah, right now there's a lot of time being bought for the side of KPL Dream Team. They have to clear the waves on the side of LGD Gaming, and KPL Dream Team gonna start working on this Tyrant in quick succession. Now this is going to be the Tyrant's buff, a Shadow Tyrant's buff of all buffs. 10 minutes and 50 seconds in, we might see the start of the end.
Well timed, and of course taking all of the objectives, KPL using that map, squeezing out all the resources wherever you can find, making LGD just bunker in on their base. Tough situation with this minion wave crashing in both middle and bottom. Looks like they're gonna go for this one. Fly going in, gets a nice two-man stun. He's all the way up in the front. They've gotten the bottom T3. Fly continuing to go forward. He does go down. Musang King is gonna get credit for this one, but with that bottom T3 down, it's again just more space.
Yep, they survive, but they barely just survive. At this point, at 11.5 minutes, he has majority of his items completed already. Eternity Blade, as well as the Crimson Reaper. He's looking so scary. And most importantly, he has a Sun Chaser. His reach is extremely long, and I don't think LGD Gaming will be able to sustain against this lineup thus far.
Okay, is this a like GG go next kind of thing? Like, what does LGD Gaming need to do here? Like, how can they find some sort of farm here? Or break down this replay first.
Yep, first and foremost, it's about the wrong Shangguan, right? So pressurizing. Every time he jumps in, that finishing stroke provides enough damage for the rest of KPL Dream Team to finish it up. And I like the fact that you pointed it out. Fly, his flash, whenever he has flash up, he always gets a multi-man stun as well.
Yeah, always on point. And this is why they're the Dream Team. Everybody's so good. Again, 31 championships spread across all of them. Can they get 32 together?
I'm pretty sure they can. Right now, Shadow Tyrant going to be, Shadow Overlord going to be taken away from the side of KPL Dream Team. It's gonna start flying down the top lane, and right now it's just about buying time.
Yeah, Inu has been capped out level 15 already. Pong is as well, and both of them are going in for this one. Wrong with that finishing stroke, just gets out, but he's gonna be careful. He does go down. Xiang will take credit for this one, and that's a bit of a win, but Musang King taking a lot of damage. He gets whittled. Inu on the backside, just so much damage. The infinite fastness just trying to get him back to safety. He's gonna try to run. He is fine. They do have 4 members, but again, that middle T3 is down. No Fear needs to be careful, and it looks like they're gonna disengage at this point.
Yep, KPL Dream Team, they might have pushed a little too far. They have lost Wrong, which is going to be a huge dwindle in the amount of damage they're able to output, right? Granted, they have Eno as well, but with JR hitting level 14, going to be level 15, this is going to be a scary time for KPL Dream Team. They need to close this game, and they need to close it fast.
Yeah, and I mean, Wrong just playing a little bit too close to the vest, so to speak, a little dangerously. He did get caught out. Let's check out this replay here.
Yep, this was a huge mistake for the side of Wrong, right? Being caught out by the stuns as well. But KPL Dream Team recovered really well, forcing out the infinite vastness from JR. And you can see, Sir understanding that, hey, it all is not lost. We still have a couple more fights in us.
Would you say that he was wrong? I'll show myself out. Thanks.
He was wrong to move in at that timing, but, you know, he does have some things up his sleeve. The cuirass of savagery, along with that breakthrough rope, the Pierce is going to be insane coming in from the side of KPL Dream Team.
A lot of damage, all the items that you need, everything that you would want at this point. I mean, this net worth lead is pretty sizable. 8K, LGD, all they can do is just do donuts around their crystal, trying to stay alive, but again, another Tyrant.
Yep. No Fear is the person that I'm going to have my eyes on because the Celestial Melody is going to be the win condition. One of the actually the most important win condition for the side of KPL Dream Team. All he needs to do is make sure Rong gets that double finishing stroke. They should be able to end the game at that particular juncture.
So are you just going to wait for the minion wave and just push is what KPL seems to be doing at this point?
Well, they're going to prep No Fear with the ult, right? He does have the Frozen Breath. He will slow them down. This gives a lot of opportunity for Rong to really just dive in with the ultimates as well.
Yeah, and Prince of Lanling looking for the right target. It looks like he finds they're going to go for Xiang. Xiang flashes away, but they've got Jihong already, and it looks like they're going to turn this. The Unbridled Outburst just trying to counterplay this one, but he's going to be turned around. The Infinite Fastness just back to safety to hide in the fountain. They're turning this around. Fly trying to do the damage, but the base is about half-life. JR is down as well, and Rong does go down. They've gotten the double kill onto Pang as well, and LGD 3 versus 2. Sorry, 3 versus 3, excuse me. They're still up, but they don't have minions to finish this.
Yep, they survived the fight, but 3v3, another wave is coming in. KPL Dream Team, could this be the end of the game?
Yeah, but with the super minions on, it looks like they can't really chase. They want to get more, but Musang King is going to be forced to just defend the base because it's so low. They need to deal with his minions. Hopefully you can just kind of regroup and take it the next wave.
A very cruel movement from KPL Dream Team. They could enforce the will. They said no. Experience the pain of Mega Minions over and over again as we want to have the 5-on-5 honest, fair and square fight.
Yeah, no, this is tough, right, for LGD. They need to figure out some ways to just push it, to just kind of go for this one. It's 16 minutes. Oh, Musang King. Oh, just get a little bit low. That was super scary. He's going to passing on out of there, get back to safety. But again, you were talking about the super minions. Everything's going to crash in. Really difficult situation for LGD here because they have no space.
And this is a lesson, right? This is where KPL Dream Team shows they really are the master.
They found No Fear. They found him, and they do get the blow up, and Xiang will give him the truth. Throws him out, but here's the finishing stroke. They've got 4 members.
Oh.
This could be the one fight. It's going to be a 1-res. Rong is down for the count. They've got Inu as well, and LGD. They're finding some kills, but can they deal with the minions and hopefully push ahead?
They definitely can. This is a huge moment. Rong down, Ino down, No Fear down. That's huge ultimates out of the way. Huge damage out of the way. Fly and Pang, they don't have the best wave clear. This is a 5-on-2. LGD Gaming, they need to make something work. They need to control the map, take a turret or something, get another kill. This is an opportunity they cannot miss.
Opportunity, but again, they haven't even taken the mid T1. This is going to be slow rolling up this hill, so to speak. It's going to be tough. Those minions are crashing in. JR's just like, oh, I'll push a little bit faster so I can burn this one down. I've gotten the T2 mid, but Pang looking to just kind of end the game. They do need to be careful here.
Yeah, someone needs to go back, and they need to go back now. And at this point, it looks like they will cancel the TPs. They will look for try to look for Pang, right? At this point, itemizations are pretty much going towards the late game for both ends. So LGD have held on. Now can they change the fate of the game?
They need another one of those. And I think this kind of starts with the fact that No Fear was face-checking that bush. He ran into 3 members. Doesn't need to be careful. Fly, on the other hand, Musang King looking to go for this one. They got the Flaming Paw on the Fly, who's about half-life, but JR, he's been killed. Inu will take credit for this one. 40 seconds. This is an eternity. They have no damage right now. LGD in a world of hurt.
Yep, this is the longest 35 seconds LGD Gaming will ever experience at this point. But it is game 1. KPL Dream Team, they know they need to be very calculative about this next move.
It's just about the minions. Just go in, push together. You have a numbers advantage, and it looks like they're going to go for this one. Musang King taking a lot. He's going to have to out-heal this. He's trying to, but the finishing stroke, No Fear is already down. Unbridled Outburst is going to be used as well on the backside, and they've got a double kill, and Musang King, he's going to go down. He's going to revive. Jihong is down for the count, but the base Pang doesn't need to be careful. He's being focused in, but Xiang gets killed, and it looks like Jay, the one last hope. He's going to try to res, but they're going to take the base. They're going to focus this one in, and KPL will take game 1.
KPL Dream Team strike first. They will get the first blood in this best of 5 series, and KPL Dream Team